Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Miguel Mendez, marketing specialist here at Unravel Data. And before we get started, there are three housekeeping reminders that I would like to cover. The first is, throughout the webinar, please drop your questions into the question box, and we'll do our best to answer them live or respond via email if we're short on time. If you submit one of the top 10 questions during this event as ranked by one of our fantastic panelists, you'll earn some cool Unravel swag. Additionally, this webinar will be available instantly on demand to listen to at your leisure, so feel free to pause or replay as needed. And lastly, help us improve. Share your feedback on the session by rating this webinar, and let us know if there are any other topics you'd like to hear about. All right, that covers it. So with the reminders out of the way, the floor is all yours.
Thank you. Hi, my name is Clinton Ford, VP of Product Marketing at Unravel. And today we're going to talk about data actionability and FinOps for high volume users of Databricks, Snowflake, and other cloud data platforms. So we will discuss how you can accelerate time to value with AI that is purpose-built for your cloud data stack. And we'll show you how you can achieve time to value through productivity and cost efficiency with purpose-built AI. So Mark Sear is the Director of Data Integration, AI, Machine Learning, and Analytics at Maersk, one of the world's largest logistics companies. Like many organizations moving their data workloads to the cloud, the company soon found that its cloud data costs were very rapidly rising to unacceptable levels. Data analytics are the core to the business, but the cost of its cloud data workloads were simply getting too unpredictable and expensive. Cloud data expenses had to be brought under control. And Mark is not the only one facing this challenge. More than half of companies are struggling to deliver time to value. Why is that? Well, they don't have the staff. A shortage of talent means that companies are not getting the full value from the data because they don't have enough skilled resources to deliver. And their skilled engineers spend too much time doing toilsome work. Data engineering and DataOps teams are bogged down in non-value-added work that does not drive business results. IDC reported that broken data pipelines are the second biggest reason why AI projects fail. Their cloud data costs are out of control. Companies don't determine or can't determine a reliable ROI that makes sense because they can't manage it or forecast outcomes. And they're unable to optimize data workloads. Organizations find it difficult to get the most out of their cloud data platforms. And they're unable to optimize data pipelines and code to improve workload efficiency and get the lowest possible cost. So together, these are some of the biggest challenges that are holding organizations back from being able to maximize the positive impact of data for their business, to fully achieve the innovation and experiences and efficiencies that they need from their data. Without solving for these things, you run the risk of falling behind because data is what is driving success. And if you get behind, it's hard to catch up. So companies who buy Unravel often start with homegrown tools developed in-house and based on open source software. But these are difficult to use and require a skilled team. As they experience the need for more regular and consistent reporting, they frequently turn to built-in tooling and instrumentation from cloud service and cloud data platform providers. But these tools often lack the granularity needed for data platform showback and chargeback. And then as their cloud usage rapidly expands, they turn to third-party generalist tools. But these typically lack the full data stack visibility. And as the data platform grows to support data and AI pipelines and applications, they tend to adopt purpose-built data observability tools to enable productivity, performance, and cost efficiency. So now it's my pleasure to introduce the CEO and co-founder of Unravel, Kunal Agarwal. Kunal, thank you for joining us.
Slim, so good to be here.
So Kunal, Gartner recently updated their market guide for data observability tools in which they highlight the key features of data observability. Can you talk to us a little bit about, how has this category evolved from a customer experience perspective What has changed?
Yeah, Clint, a lot has changed. When you think about the tools that a market needs, you first got to understand how the market itself has evolved. And we have seen this through the lens of our customers over the past 5-7 years, that the requirement from making sure that these applications are running well, to making sure that they're cost effective, making sure that they're doing the right results is becoming super, super critical, as these data pipelines are literally running the entire business. So this is great to see that Gartner has evolved their definition, the critical capabilities, the critical features that data observability solutions should have. And it's exciting to actually share some of those insights with you here today. The critical features piece that Gartner talks about, which is now in these 5 different steps, we really look at this from a customer experience perspective. When you're thinking about observability or monitoring, what you're really trying to understand is what is going wrong and what can I do to fix it? And these different levels show you what tools, the capabilities that these tools should really have to get you to the end goal. And the end goal, obviously, is to be able to prevent these problems from happening in the first place, to then being able to resolve them really quickly should you have a problem. So level 1 is all about what is going on. And level 3 is then about why is something happening. And level 1 is where most monitoring and observability solutions really start, which is giving you all the information about everything that's happening inside your environment. And then obviously you don't want to be sitting in front of a monitor staring at the screen all day. And you want the problems to be coming to you. So the alert and the triaging is all about send me an alert or send me a notification when there's a problem that happens so I can actually pay attention to what's going on in these systems. Investigation is an ultimate goal is to understand what actually caused the problem. There can be a lot of different things that can cause a particular type of issue, and we'll obviously go into these issues in a little bit. And then ultimately, once you do understand why something is happening, and not only what is happening, then you have to start figuring out what do you do to actually fix that particular problem. And it'd be awesome if these observability solutions can actually provide you recommendations to then guide you to a remedy. And obviously the ultimate goal is, hey, just take an action on my behalf, resolve the problem, or better still, prevent the problem in the first place.
Love that. Thank you so much, Kunal. Now, one of the things that Gartner mentions in this report is that data observability and data quality are often confused. Can you tell us a little bit about how to think about these two concepts?
Yeah, in some ways they're pretty overlapping concepts, and in some ways they're very different as well. So data quality is obviously focused with the data sets and the data assets themselves. Whereas data observability concerns itself with a broader use of data along with the systems that it's running on and the applications of the piece of code that's actually accessing, calling, merging, and transforming that data itself. That's a simple way to think about it. Both of these tools and both of the capabilities of these tools have their place for data teams, where one solution is concerned more with getting the right results by making sure that your data is of high quality, while the other one is making sure that you do have the right results, but ensuring that the underlying systems and the applications that you're running these data sets with are also performing in a top-notch manner.
Oh, thanks for sharing that, Kunal. Incredible. Another topic that they brought up in a similar way, there's confusion around general observability or application performance monitoring and this traditional use of infrastructure monitoring versus data observability. Could you speak to some of those differences and help us understand those?
Yeah, so more than a difference over here, Clinton, APM tools is just a generational before the data observability solutions. So these are tools that were created for a generation of systems and applications to be monitored, really. So the APM companies created software to help you observe and optimize primarily web-based applications, things that you were running on Java, .NET, PHP, Ruby, and Rails. And they were not designed to monitor and manage data pipelines and large-scale data assets. As we have gone from running web applications to now data-driven applications, which can be in the form of machine learning applications, customer 360s, risk analytic fraud applications, for example, these have their own nuances. The systems that they run on are very different. The databases that they use are very different. Obviously, we're dealing with unstructured data over here. The scale that they're running on is very, very large compared to web applications themselves. So just as you could not fit the generation of tools that came before the APM tools on top of APM technology, like .NET, Java, PHP, Ruby, and Rails, it's hard to retrofit some of these technologies onto these newer data platforms, which comprise of Kafka and Spark and Snowflake and other large-scale data warehouses such as BigQuery. So something needs to be designed from the ground up to tackle the nuances and the specific challenges that you're facing with data pipelines, data systems, data applications. And that's really what data observability tools try to do.
Love it. Thank you so much for sharing, Kunal. Now, one other topic that they brought up in this report is the difference between embedded tools versus tools that are integrated into your existing data environments or applications versus standalone tools. Any thoughts on who should use which of these tools at what stage in the journey?
Yeah. When you think about embedded tools, what they're really talking about is observability solutions designed for the particular piece of technology that you're using. What we have seen in majority of the companies that we work with, there is no one technology that a company uses, but a combination of different technologies that are put together to create a modern data stack, if you may. So you may have another platform for getting your data in. You may have Kafka streams. You may be using Airbyte. You may be using dbt to then get your data into, say, a Databricks environment, which is then running on Azure or AWS, transforming certain data sets. Maybe you're doing some machine learning on this. And you may have a subsection of that data set then running in a data warehouse, like a Snowflake or a BigQuery. So an embedded tool will give you visibility and capabilities designed for one particular platform or technology, whereas standalone tools have the capability of, or at least they should have the capability of looking broader and deeper, so both horizontal and vertical coverage across your data stack, because all these different components are interrelated and intertwined. So say, for example, your data pipeline is not working today. Being able to trace where data was coming in, from which systems, what applications and code actually touched that data set, and where it transformed and ultimately was delivered to end-to-end is super critical, because otherwise you won't be able to figure out what the problem is, let alone go and solve it. So there is a place, if you are using a single system or a single technology environment, and that may very well be good enough for your data needs, then by all means, use the embedded tools. But if you wish to dig in deeper, get more comprehensive information, and understand the dependencies between all of these different moving pieces, then you really need to zoom out and think about technologies that are covering either the vertical and or the horizontal capabilities that your data stack is made up of.
Excellent. That's super helpful, Kunal. Well, thanks for covering that. And as we look at the remainder of the report, one of the other aspects that Gartner talks about is that data observability is multifaceted. So any thoughts on how data observability has evolved and the different types of observations that are available?
This is perhaps the most important thing, Clint, is what should you observe? and what do you need to observe, and obviously why you need to observe that particular piece. If you see this wheel here, it really makes up all of the critical components that one must understand what's going on, why is something happening inside it, to then understand the cause and effect of certain things, and then figure out how do you go and solve the particular problem you're faced with today. So if you go around this wheel, obviously you have to observe data itself. These are big data systems, massive data sets that you are transforming or making use of. So really understanding, hey, are my data sets accurate? Are they reliable? Am I seeing good integrity within my data sets themselves? Is a super critical foundational piece. Then you're using these data sets as code, and you're creating different data pipelines or different data applications. It could be as mundane as doing a movement of data, which is called an ETL or an ELT job, to then doing something as complicated as machine learning or an AI algorithm on top of it. So you need to be able to observe that and understand, is everything running fine? Are things failing or are they succeeding? Is it performant? Is it finishing on time as per the requirements of my business? And if it's not, why is that happening? And that's when you start to dig into the other areas and understand like these dependencies matter across the board. So you need to then start looking at infrastructure and compute, because that's where your data applications are running on top of. You may be employing AWS or GCP or Azure. And you really need to understand, hey, am I getting enough resources? Or in some case, people are wasting resources. And obviously, you're not running these data applications in a vacuum. You're running this with thousands of users who are in most cases usually bombarding applications on the similar environment and clusters. That's where you need to start understanding which users are there on the platform and who's using what, and who is abusing what in certain cases as well. So understanding usage behaviors, user patterns is also very, very important. And last but not the least, the financial allocation is super critical as these systems start to scale. Most of the companies that we work with, if you looked at them 5-7 years ago, they were tinkering around with these data systems. And now they're running hundreds of thousands of data pipelines and applications on their environments every day. So understanding and improving the ROI that you're getting on these platforms becomes super critical, so that you even understand where's money being spent? Is there a way to run more with less? How do I even allocate costs amongst these thousands of users and hundreds of different groups of people that may be running on my environment? It all becomes super critical. And it's equally important to measure all of these things together in a system that can talk about these different pieces together. Because if you have a problem or if you're looking for an answer, the intricacies between these different pieces become very, very crucial to get you the complete picture. You may have an application that's running slow because of something that's happening in infrastructure. You may have the data content itself messing up how applications are producing their different results. And if you don't have all the piece of information together in one place, then it becomes hard. It's kind of actually limiting to go and understand what caused the problem, and then figuring out what's the right solution to go and fix that particular issue as well. So this is a very comprehensive way to go and manage all of your data applications, all of your data systems, along with all the users on the platform. So I wholeheartedly agree with Gartner's approach on thinking about this holistically and not in isolation, because that's going to leave you blindsided.
Fabulous. Thank you so much, Kunal. Really appreciate your participation with us today. And to, thank you. We just want to let you know, like, from all of the attendees and participants here today, thank you so much for taking the time and walking us through this report. It's really incredible.
Thank you, Clayton. Happy to be here.
So data observability tools provide these 5 main observation areas at various levels. And let's dive into a few examples where customers that we see struggle on how data observability helps. So for example, in data flow and pipeline, Equifax is in the real-time business. The organization depends on the ability to bring unique data assets together to enable real-time decision-making. And this requires seamless and rapid processing of large volumes of data. Achieving low latency response times for scenarios such as sub-second credit scoring while ensuring accuracy and reliability was a significant technical challenge. In the infrastructure and compute row, an example there at Novellus is the leading producer of flat-rolled aluminum products and the world's largest recycler of aluminum. They operate 33 global manufacturing locations. And their ultimate goal is to migrate data analytics for all of their manufacturing plants into the cloud, but they need cost predictability and they had to slow the burn. 6 months into their commitment for the year, they were already at 80% of the way through their budget. So they needed a way to fit more Databricks workloads into that budget. For user usage and utilization, great example is Wells Fargo. The data engineers did not have the right level of transparency into their data estate to improve data pipeline and data application performance, efficiency, and reliability. They needed a way to understand who is working with data in each workspace and upskill their data engineers with actionable insights and AI-powered recommendations to achieve efficiency. In financial allocation, Novartis was using cloud native and data platform native tools to pinpoint cost issues, but lacked the visibility into the jobs that they were running to diagnose the spend issues. And for data content, as Kunal mentioned, there's a lot that goes into data quality. Normally we think of anomalies and outliers, but there are also completeness, accuracy, uniqueness, and timeliness. Maersk is one of the largest logistics companies in the world, with their own airline and hundreds of warehouses globally. The lead architect and engineer for enterprise data and AI and machine learning needed a way to empower every individual of their 3,000 plus data engineers with self-service capability to ensure data is complete, accurate, and timely. So how does Unravel help organizations go beyond observing to taking action? So we've worked with these customers very closely and many others so that they can see the impact of resources, infrastructure. We have added a fifth column to this table just to highlight some examples of how customers take action with Unravel. So for example, with data flow and pipeline, with Unravel, customers can really help automate their SRE workflows, site reliability engineering workflows. And with auto actions, they can make automatic updates to the code and configurations and achieve the best performance and reliability. Infrastructure and compute, Unravel's AI agents help automatically optimize workspaces, jobs, queries, and tables with insights and recommendations at your fingertips. For users' usage and utilization, Unravel's AI agents and dashboards enable leaders to track progress, create leaderboards, automatically fix and test new data jobs before they go into production, and dynamically allocate resources. For financial allocation, now FinOps teams can automatically resize infrastructure, automatically eliminate inefficiencies. So they no longer have to pull in data engineers and make them toil over manually improving cost efficiency. Unravel's FinOps AI agent provides the ability to automatically stop row usage and to achieve your target spend. And for data content, Unravel can automatically apply data quality rules. And in addition, you can catch exceptions even before you put them into production as a job or query, so long before these issues become a major problem. So based on the conversation with Kunal, now let's look at the key elements of a perfect data observability solution for you and your organization. Key elements of this might include deep knowledge across the entire data stack, since AI is only as good as the data or metadata that you feed into it. So depth of data in the knowledge graph, based on having captured this for years. Unravel has been using AI for many years, and of course we know that AI is only as good as the knowledge graph that it pulls from. Number two is understanding how that stack should perform, and finally understanding how the use cases for DataOps, FinOps, and data engineering align with the metadata that you have available. Another point is broad ability to gather relevant details and telemetry across your use cases. So consistent sources of information across cloud data platforms, precise control over the level of automation. And finally, another major point to think about is ease of use. Easy to use in order to ensure adoption and effectiveness. Easy to use interfaces integrated into your existing workflows to avoid interrupting your team's work to go into a separate tool, and tailor-made for each persona and role in your organization. So Unravel provides depth, breadth, and ease of use with deep shared knowledge graph that is based on over 50 million jobs and queries to give your team the benefit of those insights. Breadth and control of the automation across clouds and data stacks. You can choose the level of automation, have it done for you, with you, or by you. And AI agents for DataOps, FinOps, and data engineering designed to maximize your team's productivity. So Unravel's unique value is having role-specific agents for the different members of your team, whether it's FinOps, DataOps, data engineering, giving you full control to do it on your behalf, with you, or by you, and the breadth of coverage for many different data platforms, including Snowflake, BigQuery, Databricks, and more. So before we jump into the next step of mapping the perfect solution to these challenges, let's just acknowledge that generative AI offers tremendous potential to improve data operations, observability, and FinOps. Many organizations we speak with are looking to leverage GenAI. How do you view the role of AI and GenAI in tackling these challenges in your organization? And is GenAI a priority or a need for you?
Hi, you can level up your success with Unravel's new AI agents. Unravel's FinOps AI agent makes it easy to ask questions about costs, automatically improve efficiency, and proactively manage budgets. Data analytics is the fastest-growing cloud expense. As Databricks adoption and usage rapidly grow, customers need ways to manage costs and improve efficiency. Unravel's FinOps AI agent for Databricks helps customers achieve optimal efficiency. Get a better understanding of your spending and usage by asking questions in plain language right within your messaging app. Drill down into spending in specific Databricks workspaces to understand the most expensive jobs. Get actionable insights to optimize efficiency. For example, in Slack, you get a summary of Unravel's automatically generated insights. When you review insights, Unravel's FinOps AI agent shows a summary of the expected improvements to performance, productivity, and efficiency if you apply the recommended changes. In this example, you can see a 20% speedup, a 23x productivity boost, and $1,250 in cost savings. This helps you quantify the expected benefits of each proposed change. From here, you can ask the Unravel FinOps AI agent to automatically apply the change. Now that the change has been applied, we can see a summary of the ROI improvements that can be shared with the team. See how you can achieve efficiency on Databricks using Unravel's FinOps AI agent at unraveldata.com. Hi, you can level up your success with Unravel's new AI agents. Unravel's DataOps AI agent helps you automate site reliability engineering workflows, root cause analysis, ticket creation, and issue remediation. More than 88% of software engineers, data scientists, and SQL analysts surveyed say they are turning to AI for more effective bug fixing and troubleshooting. As Databricks adoption and usage rapidly grow, data teams need ways to automate root cause analysis and issue remediation. Unravel's DataOps AI agent for Databricks helps data teams improve productivity, minimize downtime, and improve reliability. For example, let's take a look at how Unravel's DataOps AI agent helps automatically detect and remediate Databricks job issues. Unravel works continuously to automatically detect jobs with failures and bottlenecks. Drill down to see the jobs with bottlenecks and the estimated potential speedup. Automate remediation by creating auto actions for repeated issues so Unravel can act on your behalf. Unravel's DataOps AI agent for Databricks helps you automatically connect the dots and troubleshoot issues. It integrates seamlessly with your messaging and issue tracking tool. Customize dashboards and reports for your needs. Track progress, create leaderboards, and design incentives to promote a healthy shared platform. See how you can boost reliability and productivity on Databricks using Unravel's DataOps AI agent at unraveldata.com. Hi, you can level up your success with Unravel's new AI agents. Unravel's data engineering AI agent helps you automate code reviews and improve performance by optimizing code, configurations, data layout, and more. 92% of developers use AI coding tools at work. As Databricks adoption and usage rapidly grow, data teams need ways to automate code reviews and improve job performance. Unravel's data engineering AI agent for Databricks helps data teams improve code performance and efficiency to speed results. For example, let's take a look at how Unravel's data engineering AI agent helps automatically detect and remediate Databricks code issues. Unravel works continuously to automatically detect code issues and slowdowns. Drill down to see the jobs with code and configuration issues, along with the recommended remediation. Unravel's data engineering AI agent for Databricks helps you automate code reviews, get recommendations to fix code, and improve performance by optimizing code, configurations, data layout, and more. Get to the root cause of failures and slowdowns automatically. Integrate with your messaging system, code repos, and DevOps tools to supercharge your workflow. See how you can boost performance on Databricks using Unravel's data engineering AI agent at unraveldata.com. Hi, you can level up your success with Unravel's new AI agents. Unravel's FinOps AI agent makes it easy to prioritize warehouses for cost savings. See current and projected resource needs and apply warehouse sizing recommendations. Data analytics is the fastest growing cloud expense. As Snowflake adoption and usage rapidly grow, customers need ways to manage costs and improve efficiency. Unravel for Snowflake helps customers achieve optimal efficiency. For example, let's take a look at how Unravel's FinOps AI agent helps dynamically right-size warehouses. To help you get started, Unravel provides a list of the most expensive warehouses to help you prioritize where to focus your efforts. Next, compare your current and projected scaling needs for the warehouse to see how you can right-size capacity to meet demand. Review the recommended warehouse sizing schedule, then apply the changes with a single click. See how you can achieve efficiency on Snowflake using Unravel's FinOps AI agent at unraveldata.com. Hi, you can level up your success with Unravel's new AI agents. Unravel's DataOps AI agent helps you automate site reliability engineering workflows, root cause analysis, ticket creation, and issue remediation. 94% of tech executives say data is the most important competitive differentiator. Yet, over 30% of chief data officers say their teams have insufficient resources to accomplish goals. Automate root cause analysis for failed and timed-out queries. With Unravel's DataOps AI agent, you can automate site reliability engineering workflows with AI recommendations and get data flowing again so your organization can focus on innovation. See how you can boost reliability and productivity on Snowflake using Unravel's DataOps AI agent at unraveldata.com. Hi, you can level up your success with Unravel's new AI agents. Unravel's data engineering AI agent helps you automate code reviews and improve performance by optimizing code, configurations, data layout, and more. 92% of developers use AI coding tools at work. As Snowflake adoption and usage rapidly grow, data teams need ways to automate code reviews and improve query performance. Unravel proactively helps you optimize performance across your Snowflake data cloud. Unravel's data engineering AI agent automates code reviews to simplify and help automate performance optimization. With Unravel's data engineering AI agent, you can accelerate query performance so your organization can deliver faster innovation. For example, this query uses an analytic function that is impacting performance. Unravel's data engineering AI agent provides specific guidance to help rewrite this query to achieve faster results. See how you can boost performance on Snowflake using Unravel's data engineering AI agent at unraveldata.com.
So as we were talking about Maersk, one of the largest logistics companies in the world, they saw a 70% cost efficiency improvement within 6 months of deploying Unravel's purpose-built AI to improve efficiency. So now their more than 3,000 data engineers use AI to validate all of their code before it goes into production. Unravel enables Databricks customers to cost efficiently deliver business results. For example, finding that 75% of issues could not be found without a tool like Unravel. And Unravel enables Databricks customers to cost efficiently deliver business results. For example, it changed their point of view about Databricks with the help of Unravel. Novellus is a leading producer of flat-rolled aluminum products. And aluminum is infinitely recyclable. And by using 61% recycled inputs, which require 95% less energy than primary aluminum production, Novellus enables supply chain security and helps our customers achieve their sustainability goals. So Novellus operates over the entire world with 33 global manufacturing locations. And their goal is to migrate these data analytics into the cloud. And using Unravel's AI recommendations, they found opportunities to improve beyond simply right-sizing their data analytics infrastructure. Unravel Insights highlighted opportunities for developers to address 70% of the recommendations reviewed. For example, a particular query took 28 minutes to complete and was done on a file scan in Spark, scanning only 10 gigabytes of data, but with over 1 million partitions. So when they started to look into the code and issues, that's where Unravel really helped them shine by automating the code reviews for these types of lurking issues. Now it's your opportunity to experience the benefits of Unravel's data actionability platform with a free health check report. This assessment provides insights into the current state of your data operations and quantifies potential improvements to boost performance, cost efficiency, and productivity. To get started, visit unraveldata.com/health-check-demo to get started. Okay, now let's take a few minutes to answer some of your questions that have come in for today's event. And okay, here's one that came in. How is your product different from Lakehouse IQ that offers Copilot experiences? Okay, I think you're talking about the Databricks Assistant and other Copilot experiences. Well, the main difference between many code generation products already on the market today is that they are typically based on static code analysis, while Unravel's AI Insights engine and the Unravel agents, AI agents, they use dynamic code analysis, meaning that its review of code and SQL is based on more than just the code itself, but also on the data layout, the table structure, the partitioning, and other metadata. Unravel also analyzes your code's runtime performance and efficiency to enhance these recommendations. Okay, another question. Can you share common use cases where companies need an AI agent for FinOps? Okay, great question. Yeah, so AI agents for FinOps help team members of all skill levels continuously track and analyze cloud expenditures for data storage, processing, analytics, identifying the cost savings opportunities, and potential budget overruns. Here's another question that came in. How does this integrate with my current tools? Well, Unravel's AI agents integrate seamlessly with your existing messaging and notification platforms like Slack, Teams, email, and others to make sure that you have the latest information readily available and to help you and your team take action quickly for better efficiency. Is it possible to start with a guided approach before diving into the fully automated approach? Yes, absolutely. With Unravel's AI agents, you are in full control. So you choose your preferred level of AI automation, whether you do it for you, have it done for you, with you, or by you, whichever option you choose. Unravel helps you get to your goal faster. So automate the repetitive tasks, ask the AI agent to perform actions step by step with you, or take your own action based on the provided insights. And so these options let you maintain the proper level of oversight for your critical data-driven processes. Great. If I didn't get to your question, please feel free to just drop it into the Q&A window there. We'll get back to you via email right after this event. Thank you so much for all the great questions coming in. And thank you for joining us for today's event. Look forward to connecting with you and your team and helping you achieve your goals using Unravel's AI capabilities and, of course, these new AI agents. So thank you very much for joining us.